I went to watch Spider-Man Brand New Day this afternoon. There was a couple right next to me. The girlfriend had a blanket on her. The theater was not cold. I'm gonna repeat that. There was a couple. There was a girl on my right and her boyfriend on her right. She had a mini blanket on her. The theater was not fucking cold. Now, did I bother to look to my right, see if the blanket had an unusual movement? No, I did not. But I could guess it was. You wanna guess what was happening under the blanket? Comment down below. Alright, Spider-Man Brand New Day. I didn't make that up, by the way, it actually happened. Spider-Man Brand New Day is pretty damn good. Before I get into it, I like it. I like the movie, okay? I think it's the best out of all the Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man. Yeah. No Way Home doesn't count because that one was just nostalgia slop. Not slop, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed No Way Home, but like you can't compete with something that's, you know, I think John Watt definitely could have done better with that. I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it's like, he could have, there was everything in there and it's just, like it was just like slop. It felt like a slop rather than a, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's the best out of all Tom Holland movies. Where do we start? The villains we saw in the trailer, Tombstone, Tarantula, they were really just like super side villains, as well as Scorpion, but Scorpion had a bigger role than the other two. The other two were just there for like in the beginning intro montage to just be there, like, oh, Spider-Man's fighting these guys. But it was cool, it was done well. What I didn't like though, Scorpion, I feel like, why did, like, he had such a small role. It felt like they brought him back just because fans were like, well, where is Scorpion? We want to see Scorpion. We want to see Voss. He really was just there to, yeah, just being a villain. He was trying to raid a place, and then he got, you know, arrested because Spider-Man took a beating to him, and then he got out of prison again because of the villain. There's a spoiler. There is spoiler in this review, okay? Well, now there is. Jean Grey controlled Scorpion and tried to break into damage control, and then he was arrested again. That's about it for Scorpion. I would have liked to see more, but I think it was pretty cool. He was there to just get beat, really. But he was cool. Now let's talk about Frank, or should I talk about the fight between Hulk and Spider-Man? Let's talk about Frank. Frank Castle, the Punisher. He stole the show, I feel like, in the scenes he were in. Now he's in a Spider-Man film. He can't be like exactly like he is in. Even though when he showed up in the Daredevil Born Again season 1, it was like, you know, I don't know. I don't think he can ever be like how he was in his own show outside of it, you know, in other projects. But he was pretty humorous. He was, you know, throwing jokes. There was usually only humorous moments between Frank and Peter. But I'm okay with it. I don't think they destroyed anything, you know, they still kept that, like, oh, Punisher kills. That, you know, that idea. Not idea, but, you know, they kept his vibe. But he was, you know, just funny moments. But I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna fucking bitch. Unlike some bitch that I know. Yeah, Frank was fine. And I want to talk about Hulk vs. Spider-Man. Hulk vs. Spider-Man. Yeah. Hulk beat Spider-Man, I think. Not easily, but obviously Spider-Man's gonna like and do some shit, but at the end Hulk beat Spider-Man. I liked how they show that, you know, Hulk could have easily... Hulk had Peter by his skull. Like, his skull was like this small, and his hand was like this. He could have crushed it. I like how they show that. Imagine if they just like make Spider-Man beat Hulk like that. Wouldn't, I know some people are saying, well, Spider-Man did beat Hulk in some comics. That's a very rare exception, okay? That's a very rare exception. Most of the time, Hulk is obliterating Spider-Man in comics too. I think the one in, was it Web of Spider-Man or Web Spider-Man? Web Peter Parker issue 69, 68, one of them, where it's almost the same, like the idea of how Hulk could have killed Spider-Man, but he just chose not to. I like that. But yeah, I really liked the fight scenes. I think they did okay with Hulk. There were certain points where I was like, wait, why is Hulk struggling to kind of just, you know, jumping or like getting away, because he's carrying all that building behind him, but it's fine. Peter, now he had this evolution thing, like throughout the whole movie, where it's almost like Professor Hulk. You know what I mean? Like, he could have gone full out Hulk. That was when his eyes turned red, like just black out, almost like Venom, almost like he had a symbiote on him, and he was trying to suppress that. He didn't know how to control it. Organic web fluids. He didn't know how to control it, and then he had like this, the inhibitor that Doc Ock used in Spider-Man 2. Like, he made something like that to control it, but then at the end he needed it, so he took it off and he controlled it. He's both Peter Parker and Spider-Man. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And now the villain, well, it's not like a very kind of... Jean was, I guess, the villain for half the movie, but it turned out Damage Control was the bad guy. Jean, in this movie particularly, she telepathy? Yeah, telepathy. That was her main power. Only by the end, when she used her ult, that's when she kind of like telekinesis. I really liked how they showed that. And apparently she has a sister, Sarah Gray, and Damage Control killed her in like an experiment, and they almost tried to do the same thing to Jean, but Jean said fuck you. Yeah, I can't go into the whole thing, but I really enjoyed the film. The theater was packed, like full. I've never, well, at least where I'm at, like, I don't usually go watch a movie and then the whole the crowd clapped, like gives an applause after the movie. I have not seen that since Endgame, but today I did, and I really enjoyed it. I think I really like that they chose Destin Daniel to direct this. I think he's also directing the Naruto movie that's coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but that it's filming next year. Yeah, next year. And you heard it here first, but I'm playing Sakura. That's his name, right? No, not Sakura. Sasuke Uchiha. I'm playing that. You don't know it yet, but I do. So just saying. It's not confirmed, obviously, but I just sent their casting email picture of me, and then obviously I'm getting it, right? But yeah, so yeah, pretty cool. Credit scene. How about we talk about the credit scene? I liked... Yeah, it's confusing because it just says Spider-Man will return, and he's in space. Like, they showed like this Spidey tracker app, and then apparently he's in space, away, like way far from Earth. Why is he in space? Like, I don't get that. I mean, that's interesting, because if you, even in Doomsday, they'll mostly be fighting on Earth, right? Yeah, Earth or like the Void from TVA, the Void. They'll be fighting there. So why is he in space? I don't know. I'm not New Rockstars. Eric Boss. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. It's been 10 minutes, so why am I talking this long? I never know what I do. I never know what I do. I never wear beanies. How about that? I'm wearing it now for YouTube. Like, subscribe, and just stay with me here for like 2 more minutes while I think about something to talk about in the movie. Oh yeah, with MJ and between MJ and Peter, like it's interesting because when MJ found out, like when Peter told her for real, like, oh yeah, confirmed, right? She was like, yeah, sorry, I don't love you. That was my before me pulling that Gamora shit, right? And I was like, oh damn, right? And then there was like a moment when I thought there was a scene where Jean is dying. No, not Jean is dying. No one's dying. The fuck? No one's dying. When Jean and Peter are having a moment of like just talking, right? And Jean was like, I have no one. And Peter's like, you have me. And like the fucking screw just turned on my head. I was like, oh wait, they're gonna make her the real MJ. They're gonna make Jean Grey MJ, like Mary Jane. And you know how Zendaya's MJ is not really Mary Jane, it's like Michelle Jeremiah or some shit. I was like, oh, ginger hair, you know, they make a good match. And they seem like, I was like, is this gonna be a romance thing between Peter and Peter and Jean Grey now that Zendaya's MJ said, I don't love you, Peter, and she kind of has a boyfriend. I thought that would have been cool, but I guess not. I don't know. I wouldn't have minded at all. It wouldn't make sense. Now that I think about it, it wouldn't make sense. But yeah. Oh, I don't like... They made Frank cry, bro. You know, I don't have a problem with that. But Frank shot at Jean Grey. And, Spider-Man, like, move moment. And he got hit. And I actually thought he died, but no. He went to a coma and then he woke up. No one really found out who he was, I think. And yeah, I really love that scene when he was walking out the hospital and he's just seeing like how much people love him. When it was the opposite in No Way Home, like the beginning of No Way Home. Yeah, I really like that. And I like how they ended the movie with Ned and Peter kind of hitting that their you know, handshake. Yeah, pretty nice movie. I'm not gonna rate it though. I don't do that shit. I'm gonna review the new Strokes album Reality Weights next. I don't know if I recorded like just tonight or tomorrow. Maybe not. It's been 14 minutes. Alright, see ya. Ratzi out.